Tattoo has also been used to symbolize tribal hierarchy, though detailed documentation is hard to come by because of the period and number of tribes, but tattooing both on the body and the face holds a fixed place in African history. It is believed that the use of tribal marks on the continent increased during the period of the Atlantic slave trade. Trade members being shipped off as slaves to foreign countries were marked to identify them should they ever be rescued or freed. Tribal and clan wars, beauty, witchcraft, and superstitious beliefs were among the reasons for marking. Nigeria is not left out in this ancient trend of tattooing, which dates back to the pre-colonial times among the Hausas, Fulani, Kanuri, and other people of the northern Nigeria, and this day still remains popular. Another Nigerian bride-to-be may be dressed up, looking very enchanting in her wedding outfit, but her dressing, no matter how elegant or expensive, may not be redeemed complete until her hands and legs are painted with locally made liquid fluid known as henna or lali, which you can call traditional tattoo because lali decoration plays the same role as the modern variants beautifying the body. Today, musicians, entertainers, and notable personalities in Nigeria have been tattooing their body for one reason or the other. Some say the tattoo is for fashion, while some say to remember their family members. Some express their opinions concerning having tattoos on their body.
Yeah, I have tattoo. Yeah, yeah, well, very well. I love it. It's my name. It's my name. I wrote like this one now. Is two style. That's my beauty name. So I love it. You understand? So although some people see it as maybe people that have tattoo in their body or skin and people that are irresponsible, but me, I didn't see it like that. It's what I love. I write in my hand. So I like it. I feel comfortable because I didn't see it maybe as a sin. You understand? So within me, I didn't see it as a sin. I like it. That was why I wrote it in my hand. Because there are some people that they don't have a tattoo in their body, but within them, they do evil things. You understand? And you see some, they have tattoo all over their body, but inside of their heart is very, very neat. So I don't believe that kind of statement that tattoo is from the pit of hell.
Yeah, I feel comfortable with it. You know, you can't put something that you're not comfortable with on you. I feel comfortable with it.
So this one, what's the meaning of this?
I wrote just a write-up that I wrote. You always be in my heart's mother. I did it for my late mom. So
Some people they don't like that, so they say it's from the pit of hell, the satanic.
I don't know. That's their own word. I don't know.
So you believe as in
I don't believe in such. It's a permanent one. Yeah.
how much?
When I did it in Lagos. I did it for 3,000.
Yeah, I'm a tattoo capon. Yes, really, I love it. I do it, and I like the way I do it. I love it when I see it in people's body. So that's when I didn't have any handwork then. I said, let me just go and learn it. And I like the way I do it because it's what I like for my side. Even in me, I have my own here. It's what I love to do to myself. It depends what you want to draw, how big it is, how kind of amount of ink I'm going to use there, because I'll charge you. Maybe it's something of like butterfly or like flower. It may cost like from 5K upward.
However, Nigerians have been advised to maintain a tattoo-free skin, as this will help to curtail some health hazards associated with tattoo.
Some of the infections include HIV, hepatitis B and C, tuberculosis. These are in fact referred to as blood-borne diseases. So by engaging in tattoos, such an individual risk infection of the skin and some of these dangerous diseases. Then there is also the formation of thick, overdeveloped scars, which are called keloids. So sometimes you find those who are engaged in this practice, they develop this problem of keloids. Then there's also the development of nodules. These nodules they lead to inflammation of the tissue, which are called granulomas. Then, of course, you also have the difficulty in having what is called MRI scan. I'm sure we are familiar with MRI scan. That is magnetic resonance imaging. Anyone who engages in tattoos we find very difficult to undergo MRI. There is also what we call the allergic reactions due to the ingredients which are used, which are contained in the ink that are used for these tattoos. So there's a lot of allergic reactions, skin infections, and then of course you also have tetanus. All of these are the outcomes of engaging in tattoos. So I would say clearly that tattoos are quite dangerous, medically speaking. The most likely, problem for people who want to remove this tattoo is that of regret. And what is the regret? It is that I shouldn't have even gone into this in the first place.
I would like to advise people that they're doing that they should stop it, because there is no reason, as for my own side, there is no reason for me putting cartoon in my body, because Christianity did not allow all those kind of things. Even in Islamic aspects, they don't accept that thing. So finally, to me, it's not good.
A medical practitioner and tattoo Capone said tattoos can be removed if the person does not want it again, though it will take some time.
The bad news is that it is not easy to take off a tattoo. That is the bad news. It is expensive, it is time consuming, it is painful to remove those tattoos. You may have to go through 5 to 20 sessions, for satisfactory removal, and each section costs over $100. There is now a particular kind of substance that is called freedom to ink. The freedom to ink has been found out by the Food and Drug Administration in the US to be able to remove the tattoos without some of these complications. My advice to both adults and youths is that they should not even think about it. They should not even engage in this practice. It amounts to the destruction of your body from the way that God has created you. Remember, I said that we are created in God's own image and likeness, and we cannot question God's wisdom in our creation. We are created so beautifully. So why do we have to destroy it in the first place? So my advice is stay away. Don't even think about it.
And there is tempera and there is permanent. The permanent, because the ink is costly than the tempera ink. So that one costly than the permanent, which is like 10K upward. The temporary one, like there is one of 1 month, there is one of 1 year.
Like the saying, all that glitters is not gold. Nigerians who actually admire tattoos should not forget its health implications, no matter how good it looks on the skin.